Dad? Look at me. You know I love you, right? You love your dad? You love your mom? It's okay to love both of us. You hear me? You don't have to love me and hate her. Or love her and hate me. You don't have to. It's okay. I love all my kids. The love I have for you is special, baby.
Why?
Nobody could take it. Because God created you separate. You're your own entity, baby. You are Shador Sanders.
Won't you like everybody the same?
I don't like everybody the same.
So you like Shao less than you like me?
I love all y'all different. I love different attributes that you have. You're my son, dude. You got a wonderful, giving, loving, caring heart. That's who you are. I miss you, boy. Come here. You're a good kid. You got a great heart. Don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh watching Shadrach Kwakadash and salutation to the brothers and elders and those who are laboring and true to you few sisters and sisters. It's going to be a quick lesson. I really want to go into deeper lessons. There's a few videos I wanted to do, man, but just tied up with certain things. But it ain't going to stop me for coming to do the lesson. But you see a video of Deion Sanders showing his love for his son. That's what a father is supposed to do for his son. Encourage his son. Tell him that he love him. You know, be there for him. You know what I'm saying? Being a strong black man, so-called black man to their children, man. A son needs to hear his father tell him that he love him. He has to tell him just to let him know that he cared for him. And a lot of fathers that's not doing this because of their own selfish reasons, the Lord will deal with you. And it's very imperative that a son and a daughter needs their father, man. It's very important. And hold on, guys. And I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, like I was saying, it's nothing like a father's love, man, and a mother's love. We need our parents, but this one is going for the fathers. For you fathers, man, you got children, make it your duty to love your kids, man. Make it your duty to be there for your children. You know, it's important that as men we are in our child's life, man. You know what I mean? Our children's life, because a father type of love is very, very important, man. It's different than a mother's love. It's tough love. It can also be kind and caring, but we have a different type of love. A mother's love is very nurturing, very pampering, very sweet like. A father's love is very firm, tough, brush your shoulders off, we get back at it again, but we also can express that to our children because we do love them, and today's society is fucking lost. They don't understand that. They don't care about that. Everything is a joke. Everything is about child support. Everything is about financial destruction. Everything is about tearing each other down. All this stuff is about a selfish person's need. And Yahweh's going to judge his place for his wicked deeds. And a lot of our people are going to get judged based on their decisions and their selfishness of what they do towards each other and to themselves and to their loved ones. That's why Yahweh's going to put terror on this earth, man. Especially to a lot of you women, especially to a lot of you children, especially to a lot of you grandparents that's very wicked. Don't think that because people are elderly, they won't be judged. Their time is coming, man. Their time is coming. Okay? Don't think because the Lord let them live because they did something good in life. The Lord let them live so that they can get a bad suffering at the end. Okay? So don't let this shit go over your head. All right? A lot of our people think that because they're not being judged, it's not coming to them. Any evil, any sin that you have done or commit, and without repentance, is going to come. The Lord can ease up that judgment. All right? But a lot of y'all don't want to change. A lot of y'all don't want to do the right things, man. It is honorable to love your children, man. It is honorable to love your family, man. Take care of your kids, man. Now, I know this sometimes there may be stumbling blocks where a woman could use kids against you because she's mad because she can't control you, all right? So I understand that dynamic. I get it, you know? Sometimes women can be cold as fuck and they can be a savage by heart, man. But let me tell you something. That's why we have to make better decisions, man. If our people will honor the Lord and do right by the Lord and listen to what Yahweh is telling you, you will stop this foolishness. A lot of you women don't want to love and be married and love your husband. You don't want that. You want a impossible possible thing for a child to be successful when there's no two parents in the home. That's what you want. Okay? Yeah, children can be successful when there's co-parenting and the father's there all the time. It's hard, but it has happened. But why go through extreme measures? Because the women break up the relationships. You do this shit because you fucking selfish, you fucking evil. A lot of you women can't keep your mouth shut and you run niggas out the home. This is the curse that goes on in the so-called black community, man. All right? When I say so-called black community, I'm talking about the West Indians too, okay? I'm talking about the Haitians. I'm talking about the American blacks. I'm talking about the Latinos. I'm talking about the Gadites, okay? Because the Gadites is starting to have that issue as well, okay? Very much so, okay? All the tribes, man. Because it's primarily here in America. A lot of women are just very, very condescending. They talk back. They always got a word or always got something to say, you know, but it still goes back to men as well. You got to make better decisions on who you laying down with. And sometimes it may work out in the beginning and get sour at the end because that's what women do. Women have a great deal of tendency of destroying fucking relationships. And sometimes and most of the time they stop men for loving their children. They stopping black men to try to be there for them because they can't stand the fact that he's not with them no more. But you started this shit. You broke up this shit. You know, hold on, guys. Yeah, so let me read the scripture before we get more into it. This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Hear me, your father, O children, and do it thereafter that ye may be saved." So a father is instructing their child to do what's right. Hold on, guys. Yeah, so I'm sorry, guys. So right now, a father is trying to he's instructing an order for the children so the children can be safe in this world. Verse 2, "For the Lord had given the father honor over the children." So he's telling the child, he said, look, the father has given honor over the children, authority, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Okay? Verse 3, "Whoso honoreth his father maketh atonement for his sins." So if you honor your father, you make atonement for your sins. So that's like another way as well. Because the Lord said that you're being honorable and you're not being rebellious, so you're doing right by the Lord, okay? Verse 4, "And he that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up treasure." So if you respect your mom and do what your mom needs you to do, it's like you are storing up the treasure, right? That you could receive. You know what I'm saying? Verse 6, "He that honoreth his father shall have a long life." and that have a long life. And he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. So that makes your mom life more settled. Like for me, sometimes I may do certain things, but that's not pleasing to the Lord, right? Meaning like, because my flesh is weak. Sometimes the thoughts that I have, but the Lord knows that my intentions is not to do those things, and the Lord knows that, okay, all right, I see that you're trying, but you're struggling with this, so I have mercy and patience with you. So the Lord knows that I don't want to do those things, okay? I'm not saying I'm doing them, but at times, if I do them, it's like, damn, Lord, I done messed up. Cause we all have done things, okay? But we gotta fight that. We gotta fight that flesh. We gotta fight that fight, man. That flesh is weak, man. Okay. So I just wanted to add that part in there. But when it comes to your mother and father, like me, like by me honoring the Lord and doing right by the Lord, it makes my mother life more settled. She, sometimes my mother may make her life hard in other ways. That's her personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Between her and what she do or decides, and her with her and Yahweh, that have nothing to do with me. As far as me doing my part to honor my mother, she don't have to worry about me going to jail. She don't got to worry about me going to murdering someone. She don't got to worry about me stealing, robbing. There's always some kind of gimmick or something going on in the game. You know what I'm saying? My mother don't have to worry. She don't have to close her eyes. And I mean, she don't have to go to sleep and say, damn, I hope my son's right in these streets because he be doing shit. She don't got to worry about those things because I'm honoring the Lord. Okay, so it gives my mother some kind of comfort to know that she hear me talk about the Lord out of my mouth. Okay, and she see me trying. All right, so that give her hope. Okay, now, compared to a son that's in the streets robbing, stealing, killing, murdering, doing all kind of wickedness, robbing, you name it, giving his mother all kind of hard time. His mother can't sleep because she worried about her child getting killed or her getting the wrong news. The wrong news for somebody and say, yo, listen, your son got killed. Because I've seen this happen with mothers and fathers where the child got done dirty in the streets and the mother and father got that bad call. I hear them screaming in the projects, so hurt by it because the child was a rebellious ass child. So if you listen to what the Lord's saying and what your mother and father is telling you, your day shall be longer. Honor thy father and thy mother, man, and your day shall be longer, man. Honor them. Even if you and your father have a good relationship, don't talk crazy about your dad. Okay? You put it in Yahweh's hands and let Yahweh deal with it. If he don't want to deal with you, let Yahweh will judge him. Okay? You worry about being honorable. I know it's hard, but be honorable. I know sometimes we don't have the best relationship with our fathers or our mother, but don't disrespect your mother and your father. Verse 7, he that feareth the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. See? So he that feareth the Lord. So if he feared the Lord, he will honor his father. Because he think about what if he been disobedient, he know that the Lord gonna judge him. And will do service unto his parents as to his masters. You see? So if you're fearing the Lord, you're gonna honor your father and you're gonna respect those of power that's ruling on the earth, right? Or some kind of supervisory position at a job or whatever. You say, nah, man, let me respect my bosses because, I'm here to do a job. I'm not here to make it hard for them. It's like me when I come to work, I don't make it hard for my supervisors or the rest of the staff because you still gotta have respect and just do your job. Go home, make life easy for yourself. Right? Verse 8, honor thy father and mother both in word and in deed. Not only just the word, but in deed. Okay? Show forth your actions that you honor your mother and your father. that a blessing may come upon thee from them. A blessing may come upon thee from your parents. Your mother and father say, you know what, son? Since you're doing good at, you know what? I'm going to cook something special tonight for you. I'm going to make you a favorite tonight. Oh, wow. Thank you, Daddy. Yo, you know what? Since you're doing so well, I signed you up for martial arts class. I know you've been talking about it, and you're going to start Friday evening or whatever, or Thursday evening. Okay, thank you, Pop. Thank you, man. I love you, Daddy. Oh, listen, man, I got you this football that you like, son. I got you this game, or I got you this new Nike shirt or sweater that you was asking for. Oh, thank you, Pops. I love you. You know, those things like that, man, brings cheer to a child's heart, man. That means everything to a child. You understand? Okay. Verse 9, for the blessing of the father establishes the houses of the children. That's the blessing, right? But those things that I mentioned were just little incentives. You know, those are not necessary things that you got to give your kids. But you're doing it from the bottom of your heart, which is your mind. Okay? You say, you know what, let me do something else for my child. I don't have to, but I'm going to do it because it's an incentive for him being, it's an incentive for me to give him or her for being obedient and doing the right things. Okay? But it said, for the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children. So we have to establish the homes where our children lay at, man. Put the foundation down. But the curse of the mother rooted our foundation. So if a mother is a wicked woman and she's very evil, very destructive, she will take out the blessing and put a curse in the home. How? She wants a single parent home. She want to be independent. She loved the feminism. She want to do all the things that's not right of the Lord and trying to think that a blessing going to come out of her way. See how evil these fucking black women are? And a lot of these black women, they don't really love a lot of the Israelite men. But you know why? Because they've been destructive in their mindset. They saw the things that happened to us and they don't trust us. They look at us like we weak and they don't give a damn. All right? The majority of them, not all of them, the majority of them. Okay? A great deal of them. The reason why a lot of them are single and they got 2 or 3 or 4 children by different niggas or just by one dude, okay, is because they don't fucking listen. I'm not talking about if he's not dead or not in jail, there's no excuse. You are the problem. You don't want to listen. And knowing that the father is there and he's working, he's a good man, he's doing what you guys doing, you don't want to be with him, or you doing shit to break up with him, right? Or for him to leave you, it's because you are a wicked ass bitch. And that's the bottom line. You hate order and you hate fucking respect. A lot of you women, you just want to deal with a man because it's exciting and fun. Okay? But a lot of you women on the DL, a lot of you women love women. But at the same time, you hate each other because you hate them because you argue with them. Because all of y'all are toxic. It's a negative component versus a negative component. It doesn't mix well. Don't make no damn sense, man. You're hurting the kids. You're hurting the family by your own wicked deeds and action. Verse 10. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory into thee. See? I was just saying that. Don't disrespect your father. Okay? It hurts because you wish he was there to be there for you and show you the things and how to show you the things what a man is supposed to show you. Okay? A man's job for his son is to explain to him how to be stoic, how to control his emotions, how to make better decisions, how to look at things rationally, how to use things logically, how to see things for what it is, and don't let it destroy your mind. Watching people become victimized or trying to victimize you based on their hurt. You got to watch things like that. But as time goes on, if you don't have a father to teach you, then you will make all these bad decisions. Then you'll start learning as the time goes and again experience as the time goes by being hurt. Okay? And then now, when you have a child, now you forewarning your child. Okay? Okay? But the Lord had already instructed us before all these things can happen to us. Sometimes we got to go the hard route to learn it. Some of us are fortunate to have a father to tell us. But if the Lord so have mercy upon you, so let you learn these things, okay, just know that he still has favor for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men don't learn these things. Young boys don't learn these things. Why you think a lot of grown men get killed? Because they want to have child ways, but they try to be a grown man at the same time. You can't do that. That's why a lot of dudes get killed in the streets. That's why a lot of people get murdered in these streets. They don't respect nothing, man. You got to be a man of your word. If you're not a man of your word, that's what gets you a lot. That's what gets you killed off the face of the earth, man. So how you going to teach your son the honorable things and you're doing wickedness out here, man? It gotta start with self. You gotta change with yourself. You gotta renew your thinking, man. A lot of women like to get involved. They like to get involved and miss of it and stop it. You can't stop no man from being a man. No woman can raise a boy to be a man. Now, if the woman child father he died or whatever, and she remarry, have a new husband, fine. If the husband want to do that, cool. The new husband, he be a stepfather, and that's different. That's only and that's acceptable to the Lord, because the woman can remarry after her husband has died. Okay. So just remember these things, okay? But I don't want to go left field with it. I'm just trying to tell you what's the honorable thing, okay? Verse 11, for the glory of a man is from the honor of his father. So the glory of a man is the honor of his father. So is your father, so you will be, and it's going to show the glory of how your father raised you, man, okay? And a mother in dishonor is a reproach to the children. You see that? It is a dishonor, man. Verse 12, my son, help thy father in his age and grieve him not as long as he lives. So the father is instructing and telling you, when I get of age, son, don't do me wrong. You know, bear with me, because I'm not as young as I once was, okay? Help me as I go on. Okay, as you get older, I age too. Okay, like I tell my son getting older now. My son got taller, his voice changed. He's like, yo, daddy, his voice changed. You know, he's experiencing new things. He, far as like school and he's seeing how other children are acting, behaving. He has a lot of questions. So I bear with him. I teach my son, but I also show my son that, look, the only way you're going to make it through this life is through the word of the Lord, man. And by me instructing you and telling you how to live life, man. I had a conversation with my son last night. I said, son, I love you. Daddy care for you. But I want you to do right in life. You're going to make your own decisions and you're going to make mistakes. But don't keep making the same mistakes, which is very, very minute, man. Very minuscule, man. Don't keep doing the same things. Practice on getting better, okay? Don't keep practicing on keep doing the same thing over and over. Like it's like you becoming a repeated offender. Don't do that, man. Grow from it and move forward, man. He's okay, Dad. I hear you, Dad. I said, listen, Jerry, I know you want to do your own thing, right? I know you like your certain books that you like to read. He likes to read a lot, and I know you like he's very, very inquisitive about science, and my son is very smart, man. Sometimes he get a little beside himself. Sometimes I got to check him. You understand? But that's my job, because if I don't check him and nip in the butt, he's gonna keep doing it. So also trying to tell him, listen, man, don't do as what you think you see me doing is wrong, and you implement that. I don't want you to copy that. So I got to check myself and watch what I'm saying, how I'm talking. So I told him, I said, look, son, when you're out in the world, I teach him about women too. I teach him how young girls are and how they move. So he has an idea, but also tell him too to have respect for eldership. And when you see older ladies, have respect for them. Don't try to talk to them like you're bigger than them. Have respect for Mr. So-and-so and Miss So-and-so while you're in school, okay? Because a lot of them don't understand the truth. A lot don't understand this knowledge. My son understand the knowledge and truth. So I tell him, just deal with the work in school, and then when you come home, just unpack that, and then you're back in the presence of me, man. Okay. So I try to give him that right guidance, because I don't want my son to be misled by wickedness, man. I tell him that these gangs, these killers, these drill rappers, these guys are not the guys you want to follow. These guys will lead you to death or in prison. You don't want to follow these people, son. He said, I know, Dad. He says a lot of people losing their lives, and a lot of people be getting in trouble. I said, yeah, I don't want you to end up on that side of that field. You don't need to be on that spectrum. You're a good kid. Do the right things. You know, listen to the Lord. You know, and don't do things, man, unnecessary. Because if you do, I'm gonna check that ass. You know, when sometimes he try and test the waters, I have to check his ass. You know, but I do it because I'm his father. A father, like the Heavenly Father, he chastises us because he loves us. So when we chastise our children, we love them. That's why it's important to have a father in the home, man. That's why it's important to have a father. Okay? A lot of you women don't have fathers by your children because you made a decision. You chose those dudes. You lay down with those dudes. You opened your legs and you were so simple-minded. You was a foolish woman. But now you mad because the child's father don't want to comply. He don't want to keep doing what you want him to do. Then now you get mad. You want to do this and do that to him. No. Don't complain about it now. You did that. You did that. You made that mistake. You messed up. That's your life that you got to deal with all of this your life until you die. You did that. And don't have no more children after that. Don't have no more children and start over. Don't go through that process again because you are wicked. Don't do it. You are wicked. And so you think you're going to keep having children, keep repeating the same thing, and you haven't learned from the first shit? It's bad enough as hard as the struggle today in society where we live from paycheck to paycheck. You don't need no another child to bring into the world. A lot of you brothers too, don't get caught up in her body and her flesh. Look at her history. Look what she does and look what she do. Look what she tell you. And look what she don't tell you. Okay, don't be fooled. Don't be a fool, man. Cause we have a child about her. You deserve everything that comes to you. But anyway, that's not about that. It's about the father being there for their child and instructing their child how to live right. Okay? Verse 13. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. So you got to tell your son is already in early stages. When he get old, you know, and if his understanding fail, be patient with your dad. Knowing that, okay, we make mistakes. We're not 100% perfect. But we tried our best to be perfect in Yahweh Shah to the best of our ability by striving and doing what's necessary according to the Lord. Okay? So, fathers, love your children, man. If you got a good co-parenting with the mother and she's not giving you a hard time, but y'all just can't work, but she's allowing you to see your child, just do it, man. Don't keep your word. Keep your word is your bond. Keep your word. Okay? Don't make a promise and you don't keep it. Okay? Then you make her look at you like you're a piece of shit. Always keep your word. If you're buying something for your child, your daughter, your son, keep all the receipts. Okay? Anytime you send her money through Zelle, all right? Or send them where some kind of transaction where it could be followed. Because women will use this against you where something don't go right. She'll use this against you if she want to be detrimental or be a damn vindictive person, right? If she want to be twist-minded, then she can use these things against you. But always have proof. Always show the receipts. Always show that you got videos of you and your son. Make videos of you and your child spending time together. If you're playing checkers, chess, these are protection rights. Because when you go to court, they want to see the interaction of you and your child. Don't do just doing that, but just do it sincerely from you spending time with your child. But also let that be a protection coverage for you. CYA, cover your ass because these women ain't shit out here. All right? I see a lot of brothers go down. But anyway, with that being said, I hope this video is edifying. I gotta go. Shalom.